Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. So, I'm gonna... okay.
We're off to a good start.
Right. Alright. I'm doing it again. We're gonna say alright 800 times.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Yosh!
Yo.
I'm gonna preface this with I did make a podcast about KenTokyoCon that I'm probably gonna repeat stuff from that one in this one because I just repeat myself a lot. And after re-listening to it, I think I'm just gonna edit it heavily and then I will post it later, probably after this one, because there are people wanting to hear stories from this con that want to listen to this podcast in particular. So I want to get this one out first. And then I'll release the other one that I recorded a while back that
Let's just be heavily edited.
It has to be edited. So let's just say I thought it would be a really funny idea to get super drunk and do a podcast because I think I'm a funny drunk. And there's just a lot of things said in that podcast that the world doesn't need to know.
Yeah, they didn't
so
need to be said.
I'm gonna edit it and then I'll just include the actual con material, what this whole fucking podcast is based upon.
Right.
And then I will
go from there.
I will release it. But until then, okay. Before I get into this, I need to preface, if you are a religious person, please turn this the fuck off.
Why would you be listening to us to begin
I
with
don't
if you're a religious person?
I don't know. They might exist.
I
guess so. Nothing against you. I don't fucking care. I'm religious to an extent, but if you have found Jesus Christ, you should probably turn around and go the other direction.
Don't go any further.
Because I'm gonna say a bunch of offensive ass shit that you're not gonna like. Now, I'm gonna give you a second. I'm gonna pause. And I'm gonna say, okay, bye. I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. Have a good day.
Alright.
And
we're pausing. I'm waiting for them to go away. Alright, are they gone? Alright, so there's these people that they're called, and please don't, no one hate me for doing this, because I have very poor taste in jokes. I'm gonna apologize a lot, because my mother's heavily Roman Catholic, and I feel really bad for doing the things that I'm about to do. But there are these people called the Costumers for Christ, and I'm sure they're great humans, but they made pamphlets about,
Pamphlets?
Pamphlets. Yeah.
Pamphlets.
Pamphlets. I can't talk. They made handouty things. And I'm just going to describe what the cover looks like. It's Jesus, and he's standing behind Black Widow from the Marvel Universe. And that's all I'm going to say for now. I will get to that in a minute. But I just want you to know that we're going to have story time. And we're going to change all of the biblical terms to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters.
Yay!
Because that's what we did in the car
on the way home.
While we were reading it on the way home. And it was fucking hilarious. So we're going to have story time. But we'll get to that. I have all these things. I have the handout in front of me from the con. And then stuff that I gathered at the con so that I don't forget to tell all of the stories. And what's funny is we only went for one day. And we didn't even go the whole day. We didn't get there till 2?
Something like
2 or 3.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then we stayed till 9.
Mm-hmm.
9. I'm not Southern at all. We stayed till 9 o'clock. I wasn't raised on the Bible Belt.
Y'all.
Apologizing 15 times because I'm about to take the Lord's name in vain. A lot. All the veins. Okay, you can't see this. But I have a chicken wrap and I ate all of it but the last 2 bites, and now I'm contemplating on if I need it or not.
She's contemplating her existence right now.
I'm gonna think
what is life?
It's
Who am
made
I?
of chicken.
Where am I?
Anyway, okay, so where do we even fucking start with TriCon? Okay, I'm just gonna start with, like, the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Just start.
And what are we...
Start at the very beginning.
Oh, God.
A very good. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're not. You're never sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Can I just call the bitch by his name? Because he's not gonna listen to this. Like, none of my people talk to... As far as I know, none of my people talk to him. But his name's so funny. He has the funniest name. What's an equivalent to that name that's equally as funny?
Scott.
You say Scott, I think of X-Men. That makes me sad. I like Scott.
Lance.
What?
How about Lance?
Lance. That makes me
Lance.
think, which boy band had Lance in it? Was it NSYNC had Lance? I think it was NSYNC.
I didn't NSYNC.
It might have been Backstreet Boys, but I think it was NSYNC. I don't know, whatever. Alright, his name's Lance now. So, Lance.
Good old Lance.
Good old Lance. Fuck Lance. He is the program person, the person, the human being person thing that makes the schedules for this con. And I'll just start this off with, I applied to TriCon not thinking that I would get accepted.
Right.
Because we went to TriCon last year. Was it a Saturday?
Yeah, we talked about that. I think it was a Saturday.
On a Saturday. And it was... I'm gonna make noise. I'm Frankenstein. Anyway. The chair makes freaking Frankenstein noises. Where was I? Oh, I applied to the con thinking that I wouldn't get anything. And I only gave them Memento Mori, which is my goth panel, and as a joke, my 2-hour Yaoi panel.
Because we were like, there's no way.
There's no fucking way. Because here's some things you need to know about this con. It's mostly drunk con. All they do is drink. They have, instead of like a normal con usually has a dance. Instead of a dance, they have like a drinking party where you like taste drinks and basically get drunk and hit on girls and be obnoxious. It's Fedora Con. Like, it's like trolley 4chan comic book nerds made a con, and this is what it is. It's not like... I feel like it's not completely bad because staff wasn't bad.
No, they were actually...
Other than Lance, they were all fine.
And he wasn't mean to us.
He wasn't mean, he was just a troll. I don't know.
He was the most competent person.
See, that's the other thing, is like, I don't know if I can be mad at him because I don't think he understands how incompetent he is.
Yeah, I don't think
he gets it.
No, that was the...
But, anyway, so I apply to this little 4chan con, and I get accepted for both of my panels with the pretense that I cut the Yaoi panel 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay, for one, no, because I can barely do that thing in 2 hours because there's so much. It's over 110 slides. Actually, I think now it's over 120 because I've added shit. I can talk, I swear. And, yeah, really fucking huge. Plus games. Plus rambling in between. Like, it just takes a long time.
And videos.
But, I was like, okay, I can work around it. Because any chance I get to do the Yaoi panel, I do it. And it goes okay. And then I get the schedule maybe, I don't know, 2 weeks before the con started, maybe? Week and a half, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And the schedule is, like, barren. There really wasn't...
Like you can hear, like, wind blowing.
Right. There really wasn't, like, anything.
Yeah, it was...
And I did this with KenTokyoCon, and KenTokyoCon was totally cool. Like, they were awesome. But KenTokyoCon had a bunch of gaps, and I'm like, I do 7 different panels, have all of my shit. And so I did the same, and KenTokyoCon took it, and they gave me a big block, and I did, like, panels for fucking 5 hours, and it was awesome.
4 hours one way to get to KenTokyoCon,
right.
And it was totally fucking worth it.
Right. But Kentucky Con's awesome. It's probably going to be one of my normal cons provided I get a new car. I'll get to the car
Or
thing
one of us did.
later.
Yeah.
But anyway. So it worked for one con, so I offered it to the other one. I'm like, here's all of my stuff. I saw that you have a lot of gaps.
Right,
If
because
you want to fill any gaps.
It's nice to be helpful.
Right. I have a variety of panels. It's not all gay shit. Like, it's mostly gay shit. But for the most part, it's a pretty, like, wide variety. Like, we have K-pop, and the reverse harem, subs versus dub, then the yaoi panel.
What are we forgetting?
Memento?
Yeah, Memento, that's it.
Yeah, there's a lot. But anyway, I give him my list, and and I already have it all written out. Like, I have like a draft that I'll send to cons. Like, here's all my shit. If you need fill-ins, this is what I have. So I send him that, and he's like, I put you at 8 o'clock on Saturday to do subs versus dubs, and that's it. Oh, and then he moved Memento. Because Memento was... That's the other thing about the schedule. Sunday was packed. Had all kinds of shit. And then Friday and Saturday had giant, like, 2-hour gaps where there was nothing happening at all.
Which was really strange. Because
Right.
Friday and Saturday are the big days.
And instead of putting one of my panels in the gaps, he just added it to the end while they were having their main, like, drinking party thing. And so he's like, well, I put you at the end for people under 21 to go do something. And I'm like, I guess I get that, but here's the other kicker. This con is fucking expensive. Really expensive.
It was $60
for Friday.
For the two of us to go for one day.
That's $30 for a Friday. For a tiny con. Teeny tiny con. Like, how many people you think were there? A couple hundred, maybe? Maybe? Possibly?
I mean, they have some decent voice actors, but still.
Right. Like, it was just, God, it was really expensive. For what you get, it was really expensive.
I think 20 per person would have been more reasonable. 30, it's way too steep.
See, like, for OMG Con, to go just Friday, I'm pretty sure is it 30 or is it 25?
I want to say it's 25. And then Saturday's 30.
How much is Sunday then?
Like 20?
Huh.
Pretty
anyway,
sure.
But OMG Con is so superior in every way. But anyway, because this con's really fucking expensive. So we essentially could have paid, God, I don't even know how much fucking money for a 3-day pass. That's the other thing. Most cons give, like, either a voucher for vendors or a discount, be it, like, 10%, 25%, whatever.
OMG gives us
based off of how many panels you do and how many hours that you work. Mm-hmm. Or cool cons, like Kentokyo Con. I love you, bae. You're almost my favorite. If OMG wasn't my very first con, Kentokyo would be my favorite. But anyway, when it comes to hometown cons, we're not talking about the big guns. We're like hometown cons.
Right.
Kentokyo's homey, and I like it.
Right.
Anyway, God, where was I going with this? What did I say?
Like, what's worth it? Like, what's worth the money?
No, I had a full thought and I lost it.
You were comparing them.
Kentokyo Con and Tri-Con. I lost my thought. It's gone. It's gone. I don't know where it went.
Kentokyo versus OMG versus...
But I'm upset because I had a full thought and I lost it. Where did it go? Can I find it? Oh my God. Is this
Well, what I was gonna say,
Go
what
for
I was
it.
thinking is,
Say things and I'll think.
Kentokyo gives us free reg.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Damn it. Sorry.
You're welcome. Now, finish your thought.
You found it. You found the thought.
You're welcome.
You caught it.
Yay!
You saw it in the air and you went...
And I
caught it. Anyway, Kentokyo Con, who's fucking bae, gives us free reg. So, I'm not going to expect every con to give out free reg.
Nice, considering
but that's
we have to
really
drive
nice.
4 hours one way
right?
to get there.
So, it takes off a lot. And it makes it more doable to go. because you don't have to pay for reg. And that's not just 1 day reg. That's not just reg for when you're there. That's 3-day full pass for free.
Yeah.
For you and all of your panelists, based on how many panels that you do. That's fucking badass.
They put us down for 5 panelists.
Yeah! I could have got 5 people in for free.
And I was like...
I'm like, I don't have 5 people.
We don't need 5, but we appreciate it.
And you know what's funny is they just kept repeating, well, you have 5. And I'm like, you want to give me 5 badges, even though I've told you multiple times I only have 2 people.
So considerate.
Right? So, yo, bros, you want to help me with the panel?
And then I had
I got you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Boyfriend person. I know you're listening to this crap because you wanted me to send it to you. He will get free reg to KentokyoCon if you drive me there. Because I don't know if I'm going to have a car. Yeah, but he'd have to drive from fucking up there in the up there.
Up there in the up there. You know, way up there.
Yeah. He's really north and I'm really south. It would take him at least 6 hours to get here. That's a little ridiculous. Yeah. Unless he just like came on. I'm doing that thing where I discuss things on my podcast I shouldn't discuss on my podcast. Anyway, at least I'm like sober and I realize it. Anyway, yeah, everyone figure out who I'm dating, stalk them, and tell them to drive me to this con. Don't do that. Please
don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's a horrible idea.
That's a really bad idea. Anyway, yeah. So they gave us nothing. And I'm like, alright. And, oh, that's the other part of the story I didn't say. God, this is so piecemeal everywhere. He put me on for Saturday, and Friday itself was fucking expensive. And to pay for a 3-day for both of us was just asinine, because I'm broke as piss, so Best Bay has to pay for me. Because she's Best Bay and does shit like that.
Which I wouldn't care, but we have to drive.
But goddamn, that'd be so expensive. We would have spent over $100.
We have to drive an hour to get there, and it would have been for one panel that nobody's gonna go to.
No one's gonna go to. Yeah, I haven't even gotten to that part.
And I'd have to get a babysitter.
That's fucking dumb.
And that's a train wreck. So it's just like waste a perfectly good Saturday night and spend money that we don't have to for no fucking reason. You know,
I don't know.
If they had given us free reg, I would have thought about it.
Yeah, like I would have contemplated that. But anyway, they put me down for one fucking panel in the middle of the night that no one will go to. And I'm like, yeah, I can't because, one, I don't have a car anymore. So I can't drive myself there and go do it. So I have to rely on Best Bay to do it. But Best Bay's got a kid. So we have to figure out kid stuff. And it's too much work for a panel that I'm not even sure anyone would go to.
Right.
So I told him ahead of time, hey, thanks, but that's not going to work. It would have been different if he had given me a block. Like, actually filled the spots that were empty with what I had. That would have been different. But it wasn't.
And then he cut off time on the Yaoi panel when he didn't have to.
And he cut the Yaoi panel by 30 minutes, even though there was literally nothing going on.
Which made
he was like, oh, well, I'll see if I can fit another 30 minutes in there. And I'm like, dude, there's nothing. There's literally there were 3 panels on Friday.
In that room.
In the room we were in all day. 3 panels. 3 panels. And I was like, oh, but not like it fucking mattered because no one showed up. So now we get to the Yaoi panel story.
That's the first time we've ever had
no
one show up. That was depressing.
Maybe KentokyoCon was like hyping me up for what was going to happen.
Because we had a full house in
Kentokyo. Kentokyo was probably my best one.
We had, between 20 and 30 people?
At least, yeah. But, goddamn, nobody. Fucking no one.
Yeah.
Crickets. And then this staff member shows up. And I'm like,
really nice.
And he was cool. And I'm like, I'm going to assume that you were supposed to do my line. Line. Anyway. So nobody shows up. And staff member guy just hangs out because he's staff and he was told to hang out near our room because we're 18 plus, yada yada yada. And we're just talking to staff guy, and then I'm like, you like dick? because, I'm awful and I do that. And he's just like, no, but, I mean.
But I'm open-minded.
Right, like, to
really
each their
cool
own. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I can handle that.
You don't find too many straight guys who are willing
Right.
to. Yeah. He was real cool
And he
about
was
it.
straight. He had boots on. He was straight. Not cute boots, like steel-toed, I work in a coal mine boots. Like, he was like.
Yeah, but he was really nice.
He was straight. Not that that's a bad thing, but
No.
it's just like.
It was really refreshing, honestly.
Right. And I'm like, huh. So we basically sped through the Yaoi panel for this straight guy, and that was mildly humorous.
He did laugh, though. I mean,
Yeah, they were.
funny.
Like when we showed him Naked Jewels, that was funny.
Yeah.
And oh my god, his reaction to the catheter just made me so happy. She was like, no, you can't phase me. I've seen worse. And then we get to this, because I show this manga in my panel that involves, and work with me here, strapping a fish to your dick with a catheter and then inserting the catheter into the head of your penis to hold the fish on your dick. I don't know how that works.
It's supposed to make you more strong.
Right, you're gonna get strong. You're gonna lift that fish with your dick.
Yep.
But anyway, so I show this bullshit in my panel, and oh my god, cringe fest. He couldn't even look at it.
He's just like,
and I was like, yes, I have gotten you. I win. God, I was so happy. That was great. So yeah, nobody showed up. Oh, and what did we name him? Lance. Lance showed up and did his Lancey thing.
About halfway through the Yaoi panel, yeah.
And I'm just like, cool, bro. You're a bro.
You're
Lance.
a bro.
If anyone could be more bro, they might explode. But yeah, so Lance was there for 5 seconds and he left. And then he got dick suckers, and then he went and told the other staff that we had dick suckers, and then sent staff in to get dick suckers. And I'm just like, whatever, we made a bunch, just fucking eat them. Like, just take
Might
my
as
shit.
well, because we just have to take
Right.
them home with us, so.
And what kills me is that was a small batch.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Anyway, so the Yaoi panel was a flop, for the most part. And then we go and wander. And then we come back from Memento, because...
We did get free tickets to the maid cafe, though.
Yeah!
So that was cool.
That was cool. Haru. I have the fucking thing right here. God.
And they were cute.
They were cute. That was their very first one.
Like, ever?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh.
Find it?
No. Where? I know Hoshi. I wasn't even close.
Oh, yeah, no. You're way off.
I know Hoshi Maid Cafe. And their prices were halfway decent, and I got free cover. Because I did this thing on their Facebook page where you had to share their thing and comment on it, and I won, and it was cool.
And it was like you and 3 guests, so we could potentially take 4 people with us. Yeah,
that was snazzy. And they did dances and stuff.
Yeah, it was cute.
And
they played K-pop.
They played K-pop. And apparently they had a butler that danced to it, but he wasn't there, and I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
Because they played, it was Fantastic Baby.
Uh-huh.
That was really great. But anyway, that was really freaking cool. And our maid was cute. And I try to, you need to, hone in on...
Stuff.
Yeah, she just kept, messing shit up. I'm like, no, work with it. You're the klutz type. People find that cute. Just play it off like it was on purpose. Just do it.
She got ears. I was just
right?
Like, oh, you should have been like, oh, Miester.
She's such a derp.
Sorry.
Is she Ferris now?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a cat.
Oh my god. So we were talking... I'm off topic again. We were talking about if we did a maid cafe, we should do, a plus-sized, Steins Gate maid cafe.
Yes.
And then... Who's Ferris? I'm too tsundere to be Ferris. I don't know.
I guess I could be Ferris if I had to be.
I cannot see you. I can't... No, I can't.
I'm more of a dog, though.
I don't know.
I'm a doggo.
We'll figure that out. We might end up doing a maid cafe eventually if I ever have a steady enough job that I feel okay doing a maid cafe.
I would probably be the motherly type.
They're pretty damn expensive. Yeah. That would be cute. Anyway, I'm off topic for the 800th time. So we wander away, and we come back to do Memento, and there was nobody.
Again.
Again. And I'm like, why?
It's like, well,
why?
we'll just sit here and watch JoJo.
Right. So I'm already pissed because we spent all this money to do these panels that no one came to a con that we didn't really care about because there wasn't really a lot going on that we wanted to do.
Other than Blake Shepherd being there.
Right? He was really cute. And then
Yeah.
that one vendor that had all those squishy things, they were
Yes,
fucking great.
in the vendor's room. And then we made a really nice friend in Artist Alley, so
Yeah.
it was worth it. I mean,
it was alright. It's just, it upset, like, you could have paid that at OMG Con. You could have went on a Saturday at OMG Con.
mm-hmm.
And had things to do all day.
Yep.
But anyway, I was just salty. I was just a big ball of salt. And I hook up my laptop to the TV that's in there and just start playing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I'm just watching JoJo and chilling. And then I look out the door, because they're like clear doors. And there are these two chicks, like outside the door, just like, what are you doing? And I'm like,
people.
I'm like, you here for the panel? And they're like, yeah, we were wondering what it was about. And then I was like, oh, well, I did a Yaoi panel earlier. Nobody showed up, and no one came to this one. Like,
and she was like,
Yaoi, we wanted to go to the. If I knew there was a Yaoi panel, I'm like,
well, shit.
Oh.
Well, which would you rather us do?
Right. So instead of doing Memento, I just did the Yaoi panel.
And I sat in front of the door and
right?
held the curtain shut so nobody could come in.
Right, and so we guarded the door and basically blockaded ourselves in this panel room. It's fucking hilarious when you think about it, really.
Nobody could accidentally come in at the wrong time.
Right? And I just did the Yaoi panel for these two girls, and we just showered them in crap. Like, gave them dick suckers and buttons, and I'm like, you're awesome. Did the Yaoi panel. And they were like, that was so funny, I had an asthma attack. I'm like, oh God.
She said she almost had an asthma attack.
Yeah. I'm like, yes. This is awesome. This is great. So that was good. And I learned that I can indeed do the Yaoi panel in an hour. I just have to skip half of it.
Yeah, you just have to kind of like, oh, this is a thing.
Yeah, this is a thing, this is a thing, this is a thing. Like,
yeah.
Give him a handout. This is the stuff. Go look it up.
Talk about the really obscure things that nobody knows about.
Right. Because I feel like if I'm really cut on time, just flip through anime and manga, and then just go to visual novels because that's the good. That's knows. Right. That's the good shit. So just go to the end, and then the manga thing. That's a winner. I've yet to find a better one. And then the one time that I thought I found a better one, it was written by the same person.
Because that's their shit.
That's their thing that they do. But anyway, yeah, this con. Alright, okay. Other things about this con. So, it's a giant fucking clusterfuck. I don't know what they're going for, honestly.
I don't think they know what
I don't think they know what they're going for. So, the cover of the pamphlet has Doctor Who and Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Sailor Moon and Pikachu on it. And so I was like, alright, anime, lots of anime. And then you got like the nerdy nerd side with Doctor Who.
Where?
Yeah, right there.
Oh.
Rogue Pika. Pika P. And it's like, alright, that's cute. That's a cute thing. And then, there's a welcome to Tricon. What do you say that you're about? This decade belongs to the geeks. Is that right? Thanks to television and YouTube and social media, society as a whole has begun to embrace the geek subculture and offered it a lofty place among other hobbies and obsessions of the country.
What?
Oh, all right.
Obsessions of the country?
Obsessions of the country.
That's an awkward sentence.
Tricon is celebrating its 3rd year. We've listened to the comments from previous years and worked to bring more events and activities this year, since the last thing you want to find at a convention like this are bored guests. Oh. We want to keep everyone entertained and also give you several choices to pick from at any given time. Where do I even start? Like, I can't. Inside this program, you will see the vendor room layout, artist alley layout, Q&A panels, craft workshops, our tabletop gaming area, video game room events, cosplay competitions, foam dart battles, Con of Duty 2, whatever that is.
Sure.
An
Based on the
area
name, I'm
featuring
sure it has to
special
do
guests,
Call
film, and video
of
games.
Duty.
So what are we? Are we Q&A panels? Is that what we are? I guess.
I guess.
This decade belongs to geeks like you, and you deserve the chance to spend this weekend among them. Alright. So, yeah, with that said, there's a map of the con. It's not bad. Like, I mean, if they actually, like, used what they had, that would have been alright, I guess. They had a kids corner. There are a lot of kids for some reason. I don't know why they market to children so hard, but then base half of their stuff on getting drunk. I don't understand. There was a Chinese auction, which was kind of interesting. Had some random crap. Then you got the panel schedule with random blocks of crap with there's nothing there. And,
Well, what I don't understand is, I know they're big on like the bands and stuff like that. I get that. That's something that's a little bit different than other cons,
Right.
and that's cool. But not everybody is into that. That's
Right.
like at EvilCon or OMG or wherever. While you have the ball or the rave going on,
There's
also
other
panels,
stuff
because
happening.
I don't rave
Yeah.
and I don't costume ball. I think it's great, but I don't do those things.
I want to go to one of those stupid balls, though. I've never gone. No, take me to the ball.
I'm sorry.
I'm triggered.
I don't
Anyway.
know.
I let you wear a pretty
It's
dress
like-
and I want to dance around in circles like a princess.
I know, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
It's like they think that no one is going to go to panels.
Right.
And maybe at this con they don't, because everyone's either listening to music or getting drunk. I don't know.
I don't know. But, there are a lot of interesting sponsors for this con.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Good one.
Refuse to go.
And, the local strip club. Let me find the page so I get their name right. You know,
Lucky Lady.
advertise. Lucky Lady.
I know what it is.
And there's a big page in the pamphlet. Pamphlet. Lucky Lady, Evansville, Indiana, gives their, like, hours, 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. Damn. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, sponsored by a strip club. That's cool.
And at the exact same time, they are sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
Right.
And have a big ad for costumer, what is it?
Costumers.
For Christ.
Costumers for Christ.
Yeah.
God damn it. And they had, like, a Make-A-Wish thing where they were doing, like, charity stuff for Make-A-Wish. This is all over the place. Like, I'm not against, like, having a diverse con. That's cool. Like, there's stuff for quite literally everyone. But it's just, I don't know. It's so odd. It's so odd. I'm trying to find the page with the band guys on it.
The vendor room wasn't nearly as...
Oh, there was
full this
nobody.
year. Yeah.
But granted, we went on a Friday.
Yeah.
So maybe Saturday will be better.
know.
Because I don't remember their vendors being that bad.
No.
They were alright last year. That's where I got my fake Kaito.
It was mostly
This one.
book signings this year.
So one of the bands is alternative country rock.
What?
Yeah.
I think you're trying to cover too many genres at
Alternative
once.
country rock.
No, I
they're-
don't think that's a thing.
And their beefy beefcakes look like they own motorcycles, cowboy hats,
Which is cute.
and
but-
tattoos. Like, that's fine. You live your life. And then, whatever this is, Southern Hard Rock. Interesting. And then there was the drinking thing with the said bands at it. And you basically just get drunk and listen to bands. It's like a little bar. And
If I wanted to go to a bar, I'd just go to a bar.
there were two of them. There was a main event bar, and then there was another one
For
in Panel
$60,
Room
that
A.
should have been like your cover charge, and you should get like free beer. For $60,
Right? Like, that's cool, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a stuck-up pleb where I just want my anime bullshit, and that's it. That's all I care about.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, don't market a con to my type of human and then give me, what the fuck did I just say? Alternate country rock bands.
And then make me go to it. Not give me any choices as to
like that's
things that
like
I could
basically
potentially do if that's not my thing.
It's basically all you could do after 8:30 because there weren't any panels and there wasn't like anything really going on because everything was closed.
Right.
It's just like I don't want to give them too much shit because they definitely are their own fucking thing. I've never been to a con like this con. But I mean there wasn't really a lot of people there. And the people that were there were getting drunk. Yay!
I'm not a big drinker.
Yeah, same. Maybe that's why we're so hateful towards them because we don't really drink.
Know.
I mean, I drink. I don't drink like normies drink. Like, no, I don't know. So, do we have any other stories before we get to costumers for JoJo?
I don't think so. Other than, I mean, like I said, con staff was really nice.
They were cool. They got us an HDMI cable.
Yeah, they were really nice.
That was nifty.
It was just, I think the whole thing just kind of felt really awkward.
Because it was really awkward.
Yeah. It just felt
And nobody
weird.
went to anything. And it's just like, cuz you all came for DrunkCon. Like, why am I here? What is the point? I don't like. Maybe it's because it was a Friday. Is Friday becoming the new Sunday?
I don't know.
Because I don't like. We've done 2 cons in a row where we only went on Friday, and they were both pretty dead. But Kentokyo Con was significantly better because I just like that con in general. Like they had a really good vendors and a nice artist alley.
Maybe next year we can stay Friday night and Saturday night or something, and we can actually hang out with everybody for a while.
Yeah, because people actually go to Kentokyo.
Because it would be nice. Yeah.
That made me sad. I actually like that con.
Yeah.
It's right up there with OMG.
Right.
But anyway, I mean, we get a free 3-day anyway.
I like
What's the
EvilCon a
frickin'
lot
point?
too, though. So
I like EvilCon now. I didn't used to. It used to trigger me a lot because it seemed a mess. But whoever took it over since I went to college and came back did a hell of a good job. Because it's night and day from what it used to be. When I went to it, it's in its first like 3 or 4 years of existing. It was just it wasn't Tricon level. Tricon is a new low that I have found of just like what is this? Like, you've got strip clubs, you've got drinking,
you got Christian
Jesus,
hard rock.
You've got hard rock, country, alternate rock bands. And then the weeby stuff you do have, nobody goes to. No one cares.
What's the point of having a con at that point? Why don't you call it? You need to call it something else.
Like, God. And it gives off a vibe like it's kind of going for a Comic-Con like feel, but there's no comic shit either.
Right.
And I was like, what is this? What are you trying to do? What is the aim? But anyway, it's just a clusterfuck and really, like, I don't know, it was all over the place. But if you're down to, like, just get drunk and have a good time and talk about waifus,
and
that's
cosplay,
cool.
If you want to get crunk and cosplay,
go.
Maybe play some games, go.
But bring money, because it's fucking expensive.
It's fucking expensive.
Because paying for your con reg is separate from covers to whatever it is you go to. So, like, we went to the Maid Cafe. If I hadn't have won tickets, there was a cover. If you go to the Mojo Brother thing, which is the drinking thing, I'm pretty sure there was a cover. Like, there's covers for these things that you go to. What is the point of paying registration when you have to pay for the events that you go to?
I'm paying.
Like, what?
To pay you. I'm paying to pay you at that point.
And I don't think it's reached Fandom Fest level. God help you if you know what Fandom Fest is, for one. I don't think it's Fandom Fest level. I don't think it's a scam. I think they're just confused as to what they are trying to do. And that's all I'm going to say about that.